Fans thought it was just another concert night, until whispers spread like wildfire. Was that really Zhao Lusi in the crowd at Liu Yuning's Nanjing concert? A coincidence? Or a moment no one was supposed to notice? The night in Nanjing was supposed to belong entirely to Liu Yuning. A stage glowing under thousands of lights. Fans screaming his name, voices trembling with emotion. Everything felt perfectly scripted, like a scene from a drama. But then something shifted. In the middle of the crowd, far from the spotlight, a quiet ripple began. A glance. A whisper. A second look. Is that her? Phones slowly lifted, not toward the stage, but toward a single direction in the audience. A figure. Familiar. Soft. Elegant. Unmistakably similar to Zhao Lusi. The energy changed instantly. This wasn't just a concert anymore. It became a mystery unfolding in real time. Fans who came for music suddenly found themselves chasing a question. What if she was really there? What if, in a night meant for performance, something personal quietly took place? And just like that, the story began. Within minutes, social media exploded. Blurry clips, zoomed-in screenshots, shaky footage filled with excitement and disbelief. No clear confirmation. No official statement. Just emotion. Fans across the world started connecting the dots. Her hairstyle looks the same. The outfit matches something she wore recently. The timing, it's too perfect. Every detail became evidence. Every second of footage became a clue. But here's the thing about moments like this. They don't need clarity to feel real. Because for fans, it's not just about proof. It's about possibility. And the possibility of Zhao Lusi choosing to be there, not as a celebrity, but as someone quietly watching from the crowd. That idea alone was enough to shake the fandom. Meanwhile, on stage, Liu Yuning delivered a performance that felt almost different. More emotional, more intense. Was it just the magic of the night? Or was there something unseen, something unspoken, influencing the atmosphere? No one could say for sure, but everyone could feel it. As the night deepened, the conversation didn't slow down. It intensified. Clips were replayed again and again. Frames were paused, zoomed, analyzed like hidden messages in a drama scene. Fans weren't just watching anymore. They were searching for meaning, for confirmation, for something that could turn a fleeting moment into something undeniable. Because when Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning are even rumored to exist in the same space, it doesn't stay ordinary. It becomes emotional, personal, almost cinematic. Discussions spread across fandom communities worldwide. Late-night threads filled with theories. Edits blending past interactions with present speculation. Moments from interviews resurfaced. Tiny glances, soft smiles, casual mentions that once meant nothing, now felt like clues hidden in plain sight. And suddenly, everything seemed connected. Some fans leaned into the idea of coincidence. They reminded others that the entertainment world is smaller than it seems. Schedules overlap. Cities align. Events collide. But others couldn't ignore the feeling. That quiet instinct that something about this moment felt different. Not louder. Not dramatic. But intentional in its silence. Because what if this wasn't about being seen? What if it was about being there? Without the cameras, without the headlines, without the need to explain anything at all? A presence that didn't ask for attention, yet captured all of it anyway. That thought alone changed everything. It turned a rumor into a story people wanted to believe. But every powerful story faces resistance. And this one was no exception. As quickly as excitement grew, doubt followed just as fast. Voices of reason began to rise. Blurry visuals aren't evidence. Crowds create illusions. Fans are connecting dots that don't exist. And honestly, those arguments made sense. In the digital age, perception can easily blur into reality. A shadow becomes a figure. A resemblance becomes identity. Yet even with skepticism, the emotional pull of the moment didn't fade. Because this wasn't just about seeing someone. It was about what their presence would mean. And then there was the timing. That detail, impossible to ignore. A major concert. A city alive with anticipation. And a rumored appearance that fit almost too perfectly into the narrative. It created a tension between logic and emotion. On one side, facts. On the other, feeling. And in fandom culture, feeling often speaks louder. Meanwhile, both Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning remained completely silent. No clarification, no denial, no acknowledgement, just stillness. And that silence became its own kind of answer. Not a confirmation, not a rejection, but a space. A space where fans could imagine, interpret, and emotionally invest. Because sometimes, unanswered questions create stronger connections than clear answers ever could. And in that silence, the story didn't end. It expanded. Maybe that's why this moment refuses to fade. Because it was never just about whether Zhao Lusi was truly there. It was about what her possible presence represented. A quiet choice, a personal moment, a connection that didn't need to be announced to be felt. For fans, it became something deeper than rumor. It became a feeling that lingered. The kind that stays long after the concert lights go out. Because in a world where everything is usually loud, confirmed, and exposed, this moment was different. It was soft, uncertain, almost fragile, and yet incredibly powerful. For one night in Nanjing, the stage didn't just belong to Liu Yuning. It belonged to a story unfolding in the shadows of the crowd. A story that no one fully saw, but everyone felt. And maybe that's what makes it unforgettable. Not the proof, not the clarity, but the emotion it created across thousands, even millions of hearts. So now, as the clips continue to circulate, as discussions continue to grow, the real question quietly remains. If you were there, in that moment, would you have believed what you saw? Or would you have simply felt it and let that be enough?